Hey everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. Today we're going to bring you my very first play of Aeon Trespass Odyssey. Now, this is the tutorial, the tutorial battle. I've played through the scripted portion, which is just one attack by the Hekaton. Look at this guy, he is nasty. Look at all those, I mean, he's just a bunch of hands and arms, that's all he is. So, one attack from him and then one attack from this Titan attacking him. And that's right, these are Titans. That means these guys are giants and they are dwarfed by this guy. So just to give you an idea of the scale we're dealing with here. So I do want to preface this by saying I am learning this as I film this. So I feel like I've got a pretty good feel for the battle system here. We're going to kind of take it as we go. Leave comments with any mistakes that you see. I would love to, one of my favorite things is when people watch my videos, find mistakes. It helps me learn the game better. So by all means, leave comments to let me know. I will be doing a full detailed tutorial series. If you've seen my Gloomhaven, my Mage Knight, my Kingdom Death Monster tutorial series, that's the same style I'm going to be doing for this. Obviously, I'm going to learn the game prior to doing that, get it under my belt, and then we'll get that series going. But I do plan on bringing some gameplays prior to that, but I'm just so excited about this. I had to get this video filmed, and the walkthrough is pretty great. I'm really impressed with the walkthrough so far. This is just about the first half of the walkthrough gets you set up for the battle, so I wanted to film this battle. We're going to see how this goes. Now, before we get down into this battle, I do want to mention our sponsor, StoneValleyGames.com. This is your friendly, distant game store. They have a fantastic selection of games over there. Last I checked, they had this there as well. You can check the link in the description below to see if that is still available over there. Also, they have just tons of stuff, old classics, new hotness. They have a loyalty program for return customers. If you are in the military and you have an AA, AE, or AP address, meaning you are stationed overseas in one of those locations, they will ship to you for free. Also, if you're in the continental United States and you order over $100 worth of stuff, they'll ship to you for free as well. So go check them out. Eric and Wendy have a great thing going on over there. That's StoneValleyGames.com. Okay, so real quick, just to give you a quick idea of what's going on here. Like I said, this is the tutorial battle. We're dealing with this guy, the Hekaton. We are dealing with level 0. So he is his 2-hit stat is 7+. So we've got to roll 7 or better to hit him. His movement is 6. He has 6 health, though we have wounded him once already. His traits are friendly warning. And what that means is, since he's level 0, so he's nerfed a little bit. So what that means is right here, we've got -2 to all knockbacks performed by the Hekaton. So a moment ago, he knocked back this Titan. It would have been a 5 knockback normally, which as a result of a reaction on this card. Instead, it was just a 3 knockback. We do have 1 wound. We wounded his right mighty fist. We've got 2 decks down here, and every time we wound the Hekaton, the decks get escalated. And you can see we actually have on top of the AI deck now a level 2 card coming up now because of the escalation. I shuffled it and level 2 showed up there, and then level 2 body part card coming up as well. And I'll show you how the escalations work a little bit more in a minute. But basically where we're at now is each of my Titans other than her, everybody else needs to go. Her name is Ulysses. Well, the Titan is. I guess the way this is working is the Titans are actually piloted almost like a Pacific Rim style piloting, except they kind of have their own mind as well. They're being piloted by Argonauts. And so Ulysses is being piloted by Telebacus, who has 1 endurance as his starting stat. Let's see. Salone is over here, and he's being piloted by Raz, who has 1 courage for her starting stat. Let's see, the next one right here, Herodotus, is this one. And he's being piloted by Penelope with, 1 will for her starting stat. And then Philoctera, or Philoctera, maybe, is being piloted by Olympia, who has Fury as her starting stat. And she also, by the way, currently has a priority target token, which comes into effect sometimes. Now, the only weapons they have right now are their fists. So we'll roll 2 dice when we're trying to hit. We don't have any sort of bonus or negative to that roll. And then the power dice that come with this is just 1 red die for each hit. Now, not a whole lot of that means anything to you right now. So let's get into this and get another attack going. Let me show you one of their Titan cards here. So the Titans also have built-in, these are Dreamwalker Titans. They have a built-in red die for their power die as well. So it's an additional one that we'll get to roll. And then they have 5 movement. And we do have this rush ability here where we can move with +1 speed and perform a melee or reach attack with auto break 1. And honestly, I'm not really sure what a lot of that means yet. So we're going to look into that, and then I'll get back to you on that. You must move at least 3 spaces and reach your target via the shortest possible path. Okay, so rush here, basically what this is if I have a danger level of 2 or greater, then I can gain a fate, which isn't necessarily great, but then I also gain an attack and a movement. So then I have to move with +1 speed and perform, so I go 6 instead of 5, and perform a melee/reach attack with auto break 1. What's auto break? So auto break, during the first ability window, place X break tokens in the Kratos pool. Oh, very nice. And see break X keyword. Well, and then, okay, so break, by the way, that's during the second ability window, place X break tokens in the Kratos pool. During the power roll step, each break token in the Kratos pool allows the attacking Titan to turn one of these symbols into a wound, or into a power, I guess technically is what that is. And that basically, in other words, simple terms, it lets me wound him easier. Okay, so we're going to have Salone, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, Salone can't get there yet. All right. So instead, let's go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just go there. And if we can get the Hekaton to push us this way and come after us this way and follow us this way, then maybe it'll get close enough for Salone to come down. So, like I said, we've got fists is all we can use. So we roll 2 d10s. One of them always has to be the white one. The white one is the crit die. So this is the only one that counts for crits. All right. +0 here. The Hekaton is 7+ to hit. We do have 1 break token over. You know what? So I'm just going to leave the active break tokens right here. The active break and opening tokens. Break tokens make it easier to wound. Opening tokens make it easier to hit. All right. So here we go. Oh, geez, nothing at all. So what I can do is I could re-roll both my dice. Here, you take a fate for each die you re-roll. Like I said, fate, it can be a problem. For instance, here you can see that on this was the first attack he did on me. If I have 3 or more fate, he would actually get an additional attack die. Let's do it, though. We're going to go ahead and take 2 fate to re-roll these dice. And no go. Okay, so nothing happens there. Salone can't get in there obviously yet. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, of course, no, because if he ends up tracking this way, he's going to go over my guy here. So instead, we'll go 1, 2, 3, and see what happens. Oh, by the way, this clears out at the end of the attack. Anything in the Active Kratos Pool clears out. And I forgot when Herodotus attacked, he gained a rage, and so that means down here now we've got 1 rage. So in the Kratos Pool, we can leave either a break or opening token. Well, so right there, had we had an opening token, we would have managed to hit him. So, you know what? Let's leave an opening token this time in the Kratos pool. All right, so now she moves up. And again, all we've got are our fists. So she's going to attack. Okay, there we go. So that one got through. This one didn't, but that's fine. So we got one hit. So we draw a body part card. All right, so we've got our level 2 body part. Let's see what we're hitting. The shoulder hands. All right, so if we wound, there will be something that happens. And you can see here, had we critted, this is where the crit would come from right here. Now this has, you can see the Aeon Trespass level is 5. So that's how much power I've got to generate to get through. However, the Level Zero Hekaton has -1. So it's 4 power. Now, I only hit with 1 die. So I get 1 red, and then my Titans have a red built in, so we're just rolling these 2. This is going to be pretty tough to generate 4, but here we go. Nothing. Oh, we got 1. We got 1. That's a potential. So she could re-roll, but to be honest, to get 4, we would have to roll that one side is all it takes. So not going to do anything this time. So that just goes in the discard. That clears out. Okay, so I just realized something. She actually has 2 rage. That second rage unlocks an ability to re-roll a power die. So let's see. This is what we had. Let's re-roll this one real quick for free. Okay, so now we're at 2, so we would still have to re-roll both if we were to. Oh, and you know what? You can't use fate to re-roll these anyway. So see, I'm glad I didn't do that. Okay. You can only use fate to re-roll your evade or 2-hit dice. All right, but let's get Stallone down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and now we have a level 2 attack coming. Here we go. Omni Punch. As if it was a sea urchin, the primordial extends all of its limbs in every direction, punching everything at arm's length. Target all adjacent Titans. So these 2 here. Attack. Each hit deals 1 danger. If we have fate 4+ 2 danger instead. Fortunately, we don't. All right, and so we're going to roll 3 dice. So one of them, remember, 1 always has to be white. Then a 9 or better to evade. Because in Aeon Trespass, you roll to evade. You're not rolling for the monster. You're rolling to see if you evade. So we're going to roll anything that's under a 9 means it hits us. And that's everything. Oh, wait, I forgot, by the way. She would have left. We're still in trouble hitting the guy, so she would have left an opening token in there. So, but that doesn't affect anything the Primordial's doing. That's for the next Titan attack. All right, so they all hit. All right, so in this case, I'm assuming here that this means that both Titans get 3 hits, so each one's going to get 3 danger. And then knockback 5, which is knockback 3 for the level 0 Titan. So Herodotus here goes up to 5 danger, which is real bad. And Philo is at 4. If you get to 9, that's when bad stuff starts happening. And then knockback 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and okay, I can't forget this. This is super important. So anytime you gain danger from an attack, you're going to get a trauma card based on the amount of danger you have. So 5 means they're getting a major trauma. There's 4 different levels: minor, major, grave, and obel. All right, so over here, she gets marked for death. Gain this card and the priority target token. She's already got that. While you have this card, you cannot lose the token. Okay, and then Herodotus gets call to arms. Another Titan may move up to 3 spaces and stand up. Or stand up. Okay, well, it's not super important, so I'm not gonna... Oh, actually, I could move somebody. Here, let's get him. Let's do this. Let's move... That goes in the discard pile. Let's move 1, 2, 3. Now she's out of the way. That way, when we can have him come in and attack first, maybe, and that way, if he charges or something, then she's out of the way. That should be fine. Or better yet, 1, 2, 3. She'll go 1, 2, 3. She can attack, and then she can move out of the way. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So from what I can tell, trauma cards are usually bad, but sometimes not so much. So that was a Titan turn, or I'm sorry, that was the Primordial's turn. So now Titan Wu will have Ulyssia go first. So she's right there against the Titan. And again, of course, attacking with just her fists. We have this, so we need to roll a 6 or better. Oh, let's not forget. God. She gets a rage for doing this. All right. She has no fate. I don't want to waste this. So we are going to gain... I might be playing with fire here with the fate, but we're going to gain 2 fate. Roll this again. We got to get a hit. You know what? I'm changing out my... I'm getting the other white die. All right. There we go. Look at that. All right, so right there, we got a hit. All right. A level 1 card, fortunately. We've got the left Mighty Fist, 3, so actually we only need 2. It's a wound reaction, though, so we'll see what happens here first. So 1 red die for the hit, 1 red die for my Titan's natural abilities. 1... she has 2 rage, so she can re-roll this one. Oh my God. I don't care. I'm doing one more time. 3 fate. I don't know enough about the game to worry about that too much. There it is. All right, so we got the 2. So this is a wound now. All right, so... Pushback 1. So pushback means he literally pushes her back. So he follows her. And then up, gain 1 danger. So she's at 2 danger. And then knockback 5, which is actually knockback 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this goes into the wound stack. So we have 2 wounds now. Once we get to 6 wounds, we have killed the Hekaton. Now, the other thing we have to do is first with this, with the body part deck, we take a level 2 because that was a level 1 that we knocked out of it. And we escalate the body part deck by putting a level 2 in there, shuffling it up. Hopefully I don't shuffle the level 2 back on top this time because that sucked. There we go. All right. And then... we knocked out a level 1, so we take the first level 1 we find in the AI deck and remove it and add the next level up, so level 2 into the AI deck. And so this way, both decks always have the same number of cards they start with. They just start getting harder and harder as you piss the Primordial off. She actually still has a movement, so maybe we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, I think there. There will keep her out of sight of the Primordial, because if we go, Yeah, if we're there, that would still be line of sight. So corner to corner would be line of sight. But where she is, she's out of sight. So I think that's what we'll do with her. All right, so we will now have Salone come in here right there. And Salone will attack. All right. Now, oh, wait, sorry. Let's not forget. It's a level 1 body part card coming up, so we're going to put that back in because if we hit it, we have a really good chance of wounding. But the trick is hitting. So we'll put an opening token in there. All right. So Salone's coming in. Rolling a 2, a 1, and a 1. Are you kidding me? What am I doing here, y'all? So that's, by the way, Salone's first attack. So he's at rage 1. He has no fate, so we're doing it. We're going to re-roll. I'm switching that die out. I'm switching both dice out. Okay, so this one is a 6. We need a 7. We have the opening token, so that counts as a 7. So we got him. All right, so that's 1 hit, 2. The right shield fist. All right, so we're going to have to roll 3 here, and there's a failure reaction for this one. All right, so let's see what happens. 1 for the hit, 1 for the Titan. There's 2. Ooh. We don't have a reroll, though, because Salone only has 1 rage. Dang. So it is a failure. So that's going to be +1 fate. Is the failure reaction here says +1 fate and then knockdown. Have not dealt with knockdown before. So +1 fate. Oh, no, wrong way. +1 fate. So when you get knocked down, your character lays down. And you get this knockdown card with the falling side up. You are knocked down. Place your miniature on its side as a reminder. You cannot move voluntarily, attack, or use actions or abilities unless stated otherwise. If this card is discarded by another effect, stand up. See the other side of the card. At the end of your next turn, flip this card. Okay? All right, so we've got 2 more Titans. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Because if we can get this Titan to run into a column, the columns actually have an effect on the Titan. So I'm sorry, if we can get this, I'm so used to Attack on Titan where the Titans are the bad guys. If we can get the Primordial to run into the column, then that'll be a good thing. It is also actually bad for the Titans to get slammed into them, and we'll deal with that if that happens. All right, so let's do this attack. Get these out of the way. I always forget at the end. I still think it's a level 1. Hitting still seems to be our biggest problem, so let's do that. Oh, a crit. Okay, so if we wound them, then the crit takes hold, and we actually have. So we hit them. So it's 2 hits here, right? So that doesn't mean we don't draw 2 body parts. Instead, what it means is we'll actually have an additional die when we're attacking. All right, so left shield fist. So 4, which means it's going to be a 3. There is, well, actually, that doesn't matter because it will be the critical reaction is what's going to happen here. All right, so we only need 3. We get 2 for the hit roll plus 1 for our Titan. Wait, who is this? This is Philo. She is at 3 rage now, which means she can leave an additional opening or breaking token in the Kratos pool. All right, here we go. Are you kidding me? All right, so she can re-roll 1. So let's do that first for free. All right. And now, I mean, we have to take the fate, right? We have to because this is a crit chance here. So we're at 5 fate. We only need 1 wound or 1 power. Oh my God. I cannot believe that. All right. Well, we didn't do it. That goes in the discard pile. All right, and so we only have one Titan left, Herodotus. He comes in here. He's going to attack from that side. Oh, we got another, okay, another chance. That one misses, but we've got another chance. Oh, man, he's at 5 fate, too. We definitely don't want to do anything with that. But he's at 2 rage, though. Unless, did I forget? I don't think I forgot to add rage to him. I might have. That's going to be a hard thing for me to remember initially. But we'll just say he's at 2 rage. So he's going to get, what's he hitting? We've got 1 of 100. All right, so there's a fail reaction. But we only need, we only need 1 wound, though. Come on now. If we can't get that, I'm sorry, 1 power. We only need 1 power. We got it. We got it. All right, and it was a crit. It was a crit, so here we go. It's my first crit. As you rip the arm away, you feel power brimming. Gain +2 rage. Fantastic. All right, so let's do that first before we forget. So that puts him at 4 rage. Which means now he can leave either I think we forgot to change that last time. Doesn't matter. We got it. A break or an opening. He can re-roll a power die. He can leave an additional break or opening. And now, what is this? That's he can actually push the Titan now. All right, so he's able to push the Titan. I wonder if that's in the. I'll just see what the window is for that because it's not on the back of this. And he can re-roll an additional power die. Sorry, you know why it wasn't on this card here? That's because I'm looking at an advanced Titan that doesn't have the push ability. All right, so here we go. So on the back of our Dreamwalker Titan, it's right here. Push back X, turn towards the primordial, then move towards it, pushing it X spaces in a straight line. You may use this ability in either the first or second ability window. Okay, so if she wasn't there, well, I wonder what happens. Hold on, because I'm pretty sure she would suffer crash. So let's see, crash. All right. The Titan's subjected to crash gains +1 danger and suffers knockdown. A Titan suffers crash each time a primordial moves onto or through its space, as well as when any effect forces it to move into a space with an obstacle terrain tile. Okay. So definitely not worth it. Again, trying to get him to run into these columns here. But now we can start keeping that in mind now that we have that ability unlocked. Let's finish this real quick. So for the escalation, again, it was this one here. So that is wound number 3. It's a level 1. So level 2 goes into the body part deck here. Nope, got a level 2 coming up. And then we take the first level 1 that we see out and add a level 2 to the AI deck. Oh, all right, got a level 2 coming up there as well. All right, so let's see. He is able to leave. All right, so we've got a level 2 body part, which I think is going to be harder to wound. So we're going to put 2 break tokens in the Kratos pool here. All right. Now, before we get to do that, though, because all of our Titans have gone, it is the Hekaton's turn with another level 2 AI card. We've got Furious Smash. All right, so I've got to roll. Well, first off, let's see. Target. Target is a priority target in range, which that's Philo. So turn to her. All right. So each hit is going to deal 1 danger. Oh, and if she... Nope, she only has 2 fate, so we don't deal with that yet. All right, so we're rolling 4 dice. Eight plus. They all hit. My God. All right. All right, so I could re-roll some there, but it's 1 fate per die, so I'm not doing it. I mean, let's see. Each hit deals 1 danger. Oh my God, I might have to because that's going to put her at 9. What I can't remember what happens when she goes over 9 danger. Gain danger over this value. In such case, raise danger to 9 for the purpose of the following. Trauma draw, treat as if it was increased. The actual value. Oh, that's when you. Yeah. Okay. So basically, she'll start drawing trauma always when she gains danger, no matter what, and possibly that will draw. She only has 2 fates, so I guess we will re-roll all of that. So we're going up to 6 fate. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow. What was it? 8 plus? So only 2 of them hit now. 2 of them miss. I evade 2 of them. Okay. All right. Maybe this was worth it. So let's look at this again. We're going to get each hit deals 1 danger. Oh, except I wonder. I'm going to treat this that it's my starting fate. When I began when it first attacked me, my fate was under a 4, so we're gonna treat it that way. Somebody let me know if I'm wrong. Obviously, I'll read it shortly anyway as I'm learning this. But each hit deals 1 danger, so she's at 7 danger now, which means we've got to draw a grave trauma, and also, the after attack will be after the trauma's dealt with. Disemboweled. You die! Shuffle this card back into the trauma deck. Oh no. Oh no. Just like that. Just like that, I lost one. I was not prepared for that. Well, so that means now who has the most rage? It is Herodotus, so he now has a priority target token. All right, we got to finish this guy off. All right, so Salone is still knocked down, and at the end of this turn, because this is his next turn, is when he'll stand up. So we'll just go ahead and have Herodotus attack. All right, I don't know if there's a blind spot or not. The tutorial hasn't explained anything about blind spots, so look at that, my man. All right, remember we've got these, so. And he's at 5 rage now, which means he can re-roll 2 power dice. All right. Exposed back arms. All right. So, we would normally need 3. Now, because of these, we only need 1. We only need to roll 1 power to hit these. If there's a fail reaction. Oh, no, we're doing the critical, though. As long as we successfully wound, it's a crit. Only 1 hit, though. So we're rolling 2 red dice. There it is. All right, that was really close. All right. Your strike goes through the protective arms and punctures the drum heart. Deal an additional single wound. Okay, did a little digging there. So I get to deal an additional single wound, it says, right? So this one goes here. That means we're at 4 now. I wasn't sure if that meant I needed to pull another one from here. I don't. It looks like I get this generic single wound card, and so it doesn't take anything out of the stack, but it counts as an additional wound, goes there. So now I'm at 5 wounds, so I only need 1 more wound to kill him. But we still got to do the escalation. This was a level 2, which means a level 3 is getting shuffled in. Okay, it's a 2. And level 2 got taken out, right? So now we take our first level 2 that we see off the AI deck and replace it with a level 3. Shuffle that up. Oh, for the love of God, don't let that be what he's going to do to me. Level 1. Okay. All right, so he was already here. So now he's going to push the Hekaton 1 space. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or here. We'll just go here. Now, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so she can come back around. So she's going to come around to here. And attack. That's going to put her at 3 rage. You couldn't see the fate there. She's at 3 fate. All right, so she's there. Let's finish this. Oh, hold on before we roll. Herodotus needed to put... we're going to do 2 breaks again because we've got a... Well, that last level 2 wasn't that hard. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do 1 break and 1 opening. All right, that way we cover both the hits and the wounding. All right, here we go. That hits. That doesn't. She's got 3 fate. You know what? If we're gonna kill him if we manage to wound him. So we're going to take 1 wrong way again. 1 fate and re-roll this one. So that one's good. That's the same thing. Okay. Well, we have to keep our second roll. All right. And now we hit the calcified maze plates. Oh, Jesus. So we've got to get a 4. We got to get 4 wounds with 2 dice. We basically got to get a perfect roll. That's not great. All right. So, and fail, we'll gain nothing happens basically because we'll gain danger equal to primordial level and it's level 0. All right. Well, here we go. We got to get perfect roll. Oh, wait. Oh, that's basically that. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Technically the way this works is it turns that opportunity, that triangle there is considered an opportunity, and it would make that a wound. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I actually can't. I can't even wound him there. I was misthinking the way that works. All right. So it's a fail, but nothing really happens. Except now he gets to attack me. So that's cool. At least it's a level 1 attack. Oh, but at the end of Salone's turn, flip this over. If you move voluntarily, attack, or use an action or ability, stand up. At the start of your turn, stand up. If this card is discarded by another effect, stand up. So basically, he'll discard it. He'll be able to stand up on the next turn. All right, so here we go. These are going. And we've got a level 3 body part coming up. So yeah, we're definitely going to do 2 break tokens for the next Titan. All right. So right hook, roll 2 dice, 10 plus. The target is the closest Titan in front. No Titans are in front. So then the closest Titan in sight, which would be Ulyssia. They both are hits. So what's going to happen? Each hit deals... Oh, wait, her fate is more than... Oh, wait, so we got to roll 1 more. So we rolled that because, see, her fate, if it's 3 plus, and it's currently 4, so we have to roll an additional die. Got a 7, but it needed to be a 10. So nothing going there. Oh, and by the way, it would have turned to face her. Okay. And then she's going to get 3 danger. Which puts her at 5. Which means she has to draw a major trauma. Heroic Death. First round only. Ignore this card. Find and resolve the Feigned Death minor trauma card instead. Any other round, you die. But you won't sell your life cheap. Immediately stand up, move up to 3 spaces, and perform a bonus attack. Then shuffle this card back into the trauma deck and die. If you have the Spark of the Dead God's Technology card, okay, roll a d10. On 10, you awaken. Okay. Well, so she's going to die, but maybe she can die a hero. Remember, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the monster. Isn't that what the word is? Okay, so this would put her at 4 rage. Oh, but she can move 3, right? Oh, wow, watch this. Oh, but you can't move through another. Salone has done nothing and he's in the way. So I was going to move her around to here because now with 4 rage, she'd be able to push the primordial into that. But anyway, all right, so. Oh, no, she's not going out like that. So might as well take 2 more fate. What's the worst that can happen? Well, that didn't work, but that did. All right, so no, it's a level 3. It's a level 3. Oh, there's no way. There's nothing we can do. Yeah. I mean, let's just see what we get. But whoa, that went way out there. So. All right, well, she is dead. This is not going well. Well, I mean, it sure is. I just need 1 more wound, right? Oh, and he stands up now. Yeah, because that was the Hekaton's turn. That attack that she just did was in response to that. So in reality, she cleared the level 3 body part out of the way for us. So now, I'm gonna actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Herodotus can come in and go first because Salone doesn't have. He's got 1 rage and that's it. So let's have Herodotus go. Oh wait, when she died, she can leave. We're doing a level 1, so we're gonna do. Oh wait, this gets shuffled back in. So she's gonna leave 1 break and 1 opening. All right, so Herodotus, 1 rage. He is maxed out on his Kratos track now. There we go. Oh no. Well, he has no fate because he's been awesome up to this point. So we're going to take 2 fate. Switch out dice. Did not work. Nothing. All right. So can Philo come in here? I'm sorry. Salone come in here and be the hero. Is he the hero we deserve? I don't know. Let's find out. This only gives him. He's only at 2 rage. Oh, he might be. Let's re-roll this as well. Oh wait, we don't need to re-roll it because we have an opening, so that counts as a 7. So that's 2 hits. All right, 2 hits. Let's put this over here. We are hitting. It's a level 1. Oh yes. All right. So we got the crit there. It is the runt. The runt arm is what we hit. We're rolling 3 red dice. We got it. So that's a critical. You've destroyed a weak support arm riddled with siren shell slivers. The monster is left wide open. During the second ability window, place 2 additional opening or break tokens in the Kratos Pool wheel. We don't have to do that because that is our 6th wound. All right, so let's read through the battle aftermath part of the tutorial here. All right, so the first thing I need to do is gain resources from the wounds I dealt. So in the cargo hold here, let's sort this by resource. That's the resource right there. And the single wound says, when you gain primordial resources during the battle aftermath, exchange this card for a random BP card of the lowest available level. I'm going to assume it means from the other wounds that I dealt here. And so I'll just get an additional one of these. So what we've got are 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 for the single wound of, pretty sure that's Fleshy Mantle. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. That's Raw Ambrosia. And 1 of the Muscle Cluster. Okay. All right, we get a special reward, the Siren Teeth, which is a weapon. Broken shells make sharp teeth. So we get to roll 3 dice instead of 2, still just the 1 red die. And then we have opening and reposition. Opening 1, reposition 2, so that's interesting. We'll definitely have to see how all that works. All right, and then it tells me to just jot down how many Titans survived and the type. So Dreamwalker times 2. Normally, you have a number of Titans available to you, and you would have to, subtract that, keep track of all that. But for the tutorial, for now, it's saying don't worry about the Titan limit. Just write down how many are left. So it also says normally at this point we would lower our fate back to 0. All the Triskelion values go to triple zeros. Argo Fate is lowered in cycle 1 usually by -2, but we don't have any Argo Fate on our Argo sheet, so we don't have anything to lower, so we just write 0 instead. So right here. And then we would go on to our tutorial campaign where we'll start our voyage and everything, and that I'm going to deal with off camera, but I will bring you some of that as well once I have that figured out. But yeah, that is our first battle with Aeon Trespass. The tutorial battle fighting the Hekaton. That guy was nasty. Hope you enjoy this. There's gonna be a ton more Aeon Trespass content on the channel. I haven't been this excited for a game since Kingdom Death, and I don't know. I'm just very excited. You can definitely see the influences of Kingdom Death in here. Obviously, we've only scratched the surface. There are so many gear cards, and the whole exploration side of this is something entirely different. So, very excited to see where this all goes. Come back for the full instructional video. Come back for gameplays. We've got other games coming up as well. We've got Keystone North America. We've got Frosthaven. We've got Perdition's Mouth. We're going to be finishing that tutorial series. We got 2 more videos in it. We've got Australia coming up. Lots of great stuff. And until next time, for Bored Online, Bored Offline.